Hey everybody, what's going on? Mr. Tony of the Dead here, and I have another movie review for everybody out there. This one's on a movie called House of Afflictions. This is from Wild Eye Releasing, and it's written and directed by Anthony M. Winson. And in this movie, we have Michelle Darkin-Price, Stefan Boehm, Penelope Butler, Stella Locke, and Katie Richmond Ward. And what this movie is about, it's about this woman named Kate, and she was a crime writer, a crime author, that's the word. She was a crime author, and well, what happened was her daughter ended up disappearing, which made her stop working. And so now it's years later, and she wants to get back into it, so she decides to rent out this house from this woman, and you know, to do her work and everything. And what happens is she starts having these visions and hallucinations going on in the house. Stuff is moving. She's hearing voices, seeing things, like I said. And you know, she don't know if it's real. She tells like her husband and all this about it, and you know, they don't have any proof. They don't know if she, you know, is she crazy? What's going on? She don't know if she's crazy. And you know, throughout the movie, you don't know if is she really seeing this. Is that really happening to her? Is that really a voice? Did that move? Did she, or did you just, you know, see her perception of it? Like, does she think it moved? You know what I mean? And right off the bat, you can see that there's something paranormal in this house. So you don't know if a lot of it, if it's the paranormal that's going on in the house, or if it's her own mind that's already kind of probably broken from her daughter. Her daughter was abducted, and then she's in this house, and the old woman that is renting the house to her said that her son had died 20 years ago, or recently, no, 18 months ago, I believe it was. And then her daughter actually went missing like 20 years ago or something like that. So you know, so some shit has happened in this house as well, and she's going into this. It's already like a kind of a bad vibe. I think if that were me and I was going to this house knowing about that, I probably wouldn't go. I probably wouldn't want to be there. I'd be like, you know, it's too close to home. I wouldn't want to do that. And you know what? This movie, I wanted to really like this a lot more than I did, and I think the story was really good. There was just a lot of like play stuff with a rocking chair, or I mean a rocking horse moving, and she stops it, walks out of the room, and starts rocking again on her own, on its own. Doors shutting and that. It's a lot of like playful kind of things. Some not playful, but it's just like I wanted to get to the point already. You know, it was a you know, long burn. I don't really like, you know, burns like that a lot of times, but sometimes I do. But this one, I just wanted, I think it could have been shorter. It runs a little longer of a movie, and it's not like incredibly long. It's only 95 minutes, but it just seemed like it was like forever. It was a slow burn for sure. But you know, if you like slow burns, that's fine. But just it depends. If it could be a slow burn, but be interested. But this, I was trying really, you know, kind of finding it hard to focus a lot of times on the movie. But I think the ending was good. I did enjoy the ending. Like the very last 15 minutes of this movie, I thought were done very well. I really enjoyed the story of it anyway. I felt like some of the acting was okay, and it's funny because it's mostly based around this woman, Kate Beckley, her name is. It's mainly obviously based around her, and there were times where I liked her acting, and then there were times where I didn't really like it at all, and it was going back and forth with me, and I don't know, I found that a little distracting as well. So yeah, the acting was you know, subpar, I guess. But again, the atmosphere of the movie, it's shot very well. I thought there's a lot of what do they call it, depth perception, whatever that is, where it's like you know, well, you know what I'm talking about, where it's foggy here, unfocused here, and it's clear back there, and it reverses itself, or vice versa. They did a lot of that, which I always like in a movie. I think that looks really cool. The overall feel of the house, it kind of felt like something was always watching you in this house all the time, and you know, it just gave off that vibe. So I like that, and I did like the look of the movie. The worst thing though was the sound. The sound was horrible in this movie. It would go, like, when they are talking, it would go really low, and you'd have to turn the volume way high. And then all of a sudden, they're talking again, and it's loud. And then, of course, when something happens, like, I don't know, like the musical's loud, it's super loud. So, like, that really, I think that really probably took a lot away from me really enjoying this movie a lot more, because when you have to fiddle with the sound, when you have to, like, you know, do that constantly, it kind of, you know, takes you away from the movie. And that would be the biggest complaint I had about this movie, was definitely the sound quality of this movie. But everything else, besides, you know, some subpar acting, I thought it was pretty good. It's probably worth a watch. Honestly, again, I don't know how many times I would watch it. I might maybe watch it another time or so. But yeah, so that's it. This also has alternate ending, deleted scenes, and trailers on here. So, you know, that's what's on the DVD. So if you're interested in this movie, you know, check out the trailer at the end of this video for this movie, and make sure you hit that thumbs up button and the subscribe button. And feel free to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and AMINO. That's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.
I told you to leave. You were both still here. This is my house. This is my house.